He moved his head. It's still the same way, but he moved his head.
He's browsing games?
He says he's grounded now because the kids were fighting and he didn't jump to fix something. So now he's in an argument, so we had to get off.
You think he's really
What did he do? Just text you?
Yeah. That's unlucky.
Look, Mama.
Landon, sign into Dwayne's account. I'm going to give him that Halo.
What Halo? What
I'm going
Halo
to call
does he
him.
want?
What are you doing on my phone?
What type of Halo does he want?
A gray one. I want you to sign in. I'm going to trade it, and you're signing out. That's it. Well, wait a second. Let me call him and get him on the phone first.
Time to play some zombies.
Get it.
Oh yeah. So I haven't ate since like 10 and I just took 2 shots and I'm fucking feeling it. I don't ever drink. I ate 1 peanut butter sandwich.
Your belly starting to hurt?
Nah. I am hungry though. Our source some yeah, I don't think you got it there. I don't think it's a chain store. We got this place called Pizza Oven and it's nice pizza. It's fucking that square pizza instead of that triangle shit. And it's nice. Yeah, I'm talking to Yak though. I don't know if he's gonna be on for the tournament.
Yeah, it's whatever.
I literally just got home too and I can't even fucking talk to him. Unlucky.
Is he married?
Nah. But I don't
I
know if
think
he's
I've asked him that.
I don't know if he's watching me live, but if he is, he could hear everything we're saying, so
Hear everything we're saying?
if he's watching, I don't know. I'm so close to having like I'm almost able to run ads on my YouTube channel, which is how you make money. So I've been live streaming just to watch my own videos because it gives it more time. Like on my channel. So I literally live stream just to boost my own hours, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll just watch
How
it
long
on
did
my
that take
phone.
you to get to that point?
I started in 2018. But you have to have
Nice.
4,000 watch hours, and I'm at 6,000. But now that I'm at that requirement, I have to reach another 4,000 within a certain amount of time to ask for partnership. And then that's when I can start running ads. And I just want to see if it's even worth it, because obviously I wouldn't make much, but even if it's $50 to $100, you know, even, you know, bi-weekly or something, just by making the worst videos on YouTube, I will keep doing it. I literally just take clips and I just post stuff online, but, like, I've had some pretty decent big hits, like, I have a couple 50k videos and a few 20k videos, but most are either, they're under 1,000 most of the time.
Do you happen to have the Happy Holidays goal explosion that you would get rid of?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't have that. The only goal explosions I honestly have are rocket pass stuff. I think that was before my time. I started playing like last year. I feel like I can hit champ if I stuck with that game, but I really just play it for a few weeks and I just quit playing it for weeks. I've never really trained or tried to get better. I just play.
I have a buddy that hit champ. You're. I played bad the other day when I was playing with you.
Oh no, it's all good, bro.
Yeah. It's like this freaking guy in here is flying everywhere. The
Yeah,
ball
like-
doesn't touch the ground when he gets near it.
Yeah,
Here
like
I am.
I don't have many mechanics, but like I can't do no flip reset or no air dribble or even ground dribble. But like I'd say I'm smart. That's really the only reason I'm even diamond. Cause I'm diamond like every playlist, 2s, 3s, any extra game mode. But
I struggle with the aerial stuff.
Oh yeah, it's
ground's-
hard.
I'm decent on the ground for the most part. I gotta change some of my settings around because after what you said you did the other day, I started messing with that. That's what I want to do. I
Yeah,
might do it.
I don't know if you know who Squishy Muffins is, but he's
Oh yeah.
that's my favorite pro
Mhm.
player, and I use his settings. But like every video he uploads, I watch it. That guy makes so much sense, and when he makes videos, like it's unbelievable. The only thing I actually know how to do as a mechanic is I can half flip, but I changed the controller setting to be able to do that. So it's like really simple. I don't do it like the pros do it. I do it like a cheap way, but it works still. So I have one of my air rolls on my left analog stick, so I click it in. So like to half flip like that, you would back flip, and then click your analog stick and push it up, and it would half flip, instead of doing any flip cancel or anything.
See, I have my air rolls on LT.
I have my air roll on LB also, but I have one of the air rolls specifically on that, just so I could half flip, the cheap way.
What you say, babe? What buttons? No, I put them back. My one buddy told me to try to do power slide and air roll on the same button.
Yeah, that's what I
That
have.
messes with me.
Cause like
You do it?
yeah, that's how I do it. Honestly,
Why?
I don't know. Like I said, I watch a lot of pros and I try to take any tip I can get from them. Like Squishy, like one thing that I never learned until recently. I've been playing the game years, and like he puts out guides for beginner players since the game just became free to play and there's new people playing it. And I still watch them and learn so much. Like anytime you land, you want to be drifting. Cause you ever like land sideways and you lose all your momentum. You
Yeah.
just like come to a complete stop. Well, if you land in a drift, you wouldn't lose your momentum. You would still have all the speed you land with. Like, I never thought about that, but like it makes so much sense.
So I should put. What's your backup then? Like, what's your brake and your reverse?
Okay, so on RB, I have air roll and the drift because that feels comfortable for me. I use my pointer finger on RB and my middle finger on RT. So I constantly have fingers on those buttons. And then my brake is
Might
still
try.
LT. Because the only reason I did that, I tried to switch it to LB, which is most pro players. But I was playing Grand Theft Auto one day, and I noticed myself when I was driving around that my pointer finger was on RB so I can drift around the map. And that's when I switched it to RB. So it's kind of not that comfortable, because I'd rather have my pointer finger on LT and RT, but it's the most comfortable it's going to get to be able to...
See, and I
be on
kind
the
of
next
struggle
level.
with that too. Because my power slide is on X. And
Yeah.
I feel like that halts me a lot, especially when I'm pretty sure that's why I miss a lot of shots. Like, I was missing a lot of balls the other day against those really good players.
Mhm.
And I wholeheartedly believe that that's why.
I mean, it probably feels comfortable for you, but honestly, to be at a high level, that's the only reason I changed. I recently changed like 2 months ago. I feel like you have to step out of your comfort zone and find the most comfortable way to improve. Cause like I would rather not game like that, but like I mean everybody that's good at the game doesn't have like air roll or drift on X. Like it's switched to something else.
So I'm going to do drive backwards. Oh, man. What am I going to do?
The only thing I really switched was one of my air rolls to the analog stick, and then air roll on RB and drift on RB is the only things I really changed.
Well, I think I'm going to keep LT with power slide and air roll. I'm gonna do drop backwards on RB. That way my left pointer finger doesn't ever come off.
Yeah,
Like, there's no reason for it to come off. You know what I mean?
yeah. Like honestly, like to be at that next level, you literally have to step out of your comfort zone in this game. Like,
Do you think that would be a good binding, or no?
I mean, if you can get comfortable with it, it's really all just what feels comfortable. Like I said, I would rather not do what I'm doing, but I don't have a choice because there's so many things you need to do all the time that it would just be too hard to put your
I'm gonna
thumb
try
in so many
this.
different positions unless you play claw, which I don't know a lot of people that play claw. That shit's crazy. I don't even know if you know what claw is, but that's insane.
Oh, I know what claw is.
That's insane. I could never play claw.
I'll do that game. Little boy. I'm 32. Yeah, I'm.
Makes me want to come play Rocket League.
Oh, I'm jumping in Rumble right now. I want to get back up at the diamond and win so I can get my drop. But it's rough. I get up to plat 3 and one went away, and I always have crap teammates.
Yeah, for real. A lot of people don't deserve their rank, but it's actually their ranks. It's kind of depressing. Like, well, honestly, when I tell a lot of people that I'm like diamond, like people like I have never played with, they expect me to be like this double tapper and air dribbler and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know how to do any of that shit. I just know how to keep pressure and stop us from getting scored on. That's really all I know how to do.
See, and I feel like my defense is decent for the most part, and I'm really good at passing. Like, I can
Yeah.
set people up pretty.
Yeah, I'm not a shooter. Like, unless it comes down to it, but I really do not try to shoot the ball. I'm literally just trying to keep the pressure, cause I don't know how to really shoot like good. Cause you gotta be able to air roll like really well to be able to like shoot shit constant and consistent.
I need to get used to this whole cow.
Yeah, honestly, like you're probably gonna be like, damn, I don't want to do this, but it takes time. Promise. It took me like I don't know, a week or two to understand I actually changed my settings.
Um,
But like Rocket League is one of them games that like I said, to be on that next level, you gotta be changing your bindings because your fingers can do more things. It's more spread out.
I wonder if I should put reverse on X instead.
All right, so what are your settings currently?
Let me finish this game and I'll go over it. It's got me. Oh my god, that guy freaking fist. I have LT is roll and power slide.
Does that mess up your head when it like being reversed there? Would you rather have reverse there and change that air roll and drift to another button like RB or LB?
I don't know.
Because the most common thing is LB or RB. And it's only because probably like it's muscle memory for like any racing game ever has always been LT for brake and reverse.
I'm just having a hard time right now with what I'm doing.
It's definitely not easy switching, but like once you get down with what you're comfortable with, it's so much improvement just off that little thing right there. But I'll be right back. I'm taking my headset
Alright, man.
off and I'm muting it. It's wireless, but I'm gonna get another shot real quick before my brother goes to bed.
Babe, look what I just did. Oh, that's in.
Alright, I'm back.
All right.
Time to smoke a cig because I do those bad things, you know?
I'm
See if Yak texted me back.
gonna do this tourney. I feel like LT would be my best bet for. Oh no, that's in. That's all right. It's game.
But, so did you play racing games in
Oh yeah,
back in
dude.
your
I play
day?
Horizon.
But like,
I play like
so
Forza
that's
Horizon
why
and
what's crazy to me. Is it just the button itself? Is where your finger's comfortable at?
yeah.
Cause honestly, like I don't know how the pros do it or whatever, but like I know like when they jump and boost, they fat finger if you know what that means.
I'm not sure.
All right,
I might know what it is.
so basically the pros, they have their jump on like X, then they would have their boost on B, like the normal settings. Or I mean X and circle or A and B, where the controller is, because all the pros are on controller. So basically, their thumb hits both of those buttons. Like they're not taking a finger off. So like, cause the fast aerial, it's actually hard to fast aerial. Like, you probably won't see no fast aerialing to like champ or higher, like consistently. But like the fast aerial, you have to jump, pull back, then jump again, all while boosting, and they do all that just off their thumb. So like they're not using two different buttons. They fat finger. But like when they use like arrow or anything, they're using like middle fingers and pointer fingers rather than just uh, pointer fingers. If that
All
makes
right,
sense.
I'm backing out. It does.
Like honestly, it sounds scary, but one of your pointer fingers, and I mean one of your middle fingers is probably gonna have to work. And so, do you use double pointer finger currently, LT and RT?
Yes.
Yeah, see that's what I used to do also. But I switched the pointer finger to RB and the middle finger to RT, and then I still use my pointer finger on LT. So like you're gonna have to get another finger involved constantly, and that's where you're gonna have to decide what buttons you want what. It
Now
sounds
let
really
me look at this.
challenging, and it's gonna be hard to get used to, but that's how most
So
high levels are played.
jump is A,
Yeah,
boost is B.
yeah.
I could fat finger them. I guess it would be easier if it was side to side instead of like in the direction of my finger.
See, I
So
don't even know how they fat finger, because most of them pros they don't even use scuffs or elites or anything. They're using basic controllers. As me, I use a controller. I use a scuff, which has paddles on the rear. That's how I jump. But they fat finger, which I could never do. So I got a scuff
yeah,
instead.
I've only ever used. I have an elite controller, but I've only ever used it on shooting games.
Bro, if you try it, I swear, the only thing I use it for, there's four paddles back there, and the only paddle I use is jump. Because you can boost and jump so much faster and so much more consistent as I see in myself, rather than to try to fat finger something.
Jesus. You're making me get this out.
I'm telling you though, if you just wherever your fingers would sit, put the most comfortable paddle to jump, and I promise you that's the only thing you would need, and you'd be so thankful for that alone. Like I don't use boost, I don't use anything back there besides jump, so I can keep my thumb on boost constantly, so I don't have to fat finger. But the jump back there is so much nicer.
I might have to change these. Let's go into free play.
But like I watched multiple pros. I watched like all the RLCS and shit, and like I don't know all the RLCS players, but mostly everybody I watch plays some crazy kind of uh, different bindings, and you get more fingers involved. Which most games you don't have to do that unless you're playing claw for some reason. But this game's one of them games that to be on that next level, you gotta find a way to switch some bindings around. I don't think there's any pro player that uses the standard bindings. Like there's even some people that put like boost on L or LB and air roll and RB. Like they got all four fingers involved, middle fingers and pointer fingers. I couldn't do that. There's no chance. I tried to switch boost to a bumper. It wasn't for me.
I gotta see if I can figure this out.
See, I
All right.
caught myself doing it. I tried to switch something by muscle memory, and it wasn't working for me. I got it on a different game, and I realized how my fingers were set up as I was driving around a game, and I was like, yeah, that's what I'm going to switch my Rocket League to.
Let me go to settings.
Are you right-handed?
Yes.
So, what it sounds like, which would be hard, to get used to, is the same thing I have. Use your pointer finger on RB, and your middle finger on RT. And RB would be your air roll and drift, and keep everything else the same. And then you could use your elite to jump instead of fat fingering, and you could just keep your thumb on B the whole time, unless you're switching camera views.
All right, let's
You do
see.
that, but
Accessories. A lot.
yeah,
Quite often.
I do also. That's why I have my stick too. Like I forget what setting it is, but like with your right stick, you can see around the map really quick. I have that like super crazy fast, and like when you press Y to switch views, I have that super crazy fast. So like I can try to see everybody's location at one time.
All right, this is. So you only use one paddle on the back.
Yeah, I mean I have all four there, but I strictly only use one of them. I use it the left one. I use my middle finger on the bumper. On the back left bumper. But Rocket League's the only
What if I
game,
did an air roll on one of the back ones?
as long as it feels comfortable, I didn't feel comfortable myself doing that. But if it feels comfortable to you, I've never really used a scuff. The only time I ever used a scuff was on Rocket League. So, I bought a scuff strictly for Rocket League and nothing else. I use a scuff for every game, but I don't use the paddles ever on any other game.
Did you do another aerial? I'm trying to teach my son how to do stuff because he's really wanting to get good at that. I'm watching.
Do you ever train besides when you're waiting on tournaments?
Oh yeah.
Do you ever watch Squishy's new beginner tutorial?
No.
I'm telling you, dude, I've learned so much from that guy. I've been playing for a year, and like I've still learned, probably 10 things off them new beginner tutorials. Like I probably have as much time in watching as I do playing.
See, and I used to do that with like Fortnite and stuff when I used to play it hardcore.
What, train or watch?
Just a train.
Yeah, see, I've never trained in any game. Like Fortnite, I was alright. I had like, and this isn't a lot now, but I haven't played in a while. But I got like 500, 600 wins or something. But I haven't played in, I don't know, maybe a year.
That's about where I was. And then I quit for a long time.
And I barely ever trained in Rocket League. I just like playing games with friends or playing different games solo.
So, I'm changing my Fortnite bindings. I guess I can change it back if I ever want to. So I have A on the back.
Yeah, that's how mine is. And I keep my left middle finger. I don't know why, but that's what feels comfortable for me. I have my middle finger on my farthest left bumper, which would be my A.
All right, let's edit this side. La la la. No.
But you're gonna be definitely sad after changing this. Like you're gonna be like, fuck, for sure. But it's gonna take some time. But after the time has been put
A
in,
button.
it's gonna be worth it. Promise.
Map 2.
Like Yak plays on different bindings too. I think he plays the RB, I dare roll, and drift as well.
Upper right paddle is going to be A. All right. What should I make my upper left paddle?
That's if you're gonna use it. Does it feel comfortable to use?
What if I did
consistently?
that for boost and jumping?
See, I was gonna use one for boost also, but it was too much for me for some reason. I struggled to use 2 bumpers. But my scuff isn't that good. I used to have a scuff prestige, which is really nice, but it broke somehow randomly. So I use an older scuff now, and it's not as nice. But them elite paddles are probably super nice to use.
Oh, dude, they're nice and they're heavy. Oh yeah, they're nice.
Like these, the scuff I use currently is pretty old. I bought it used because fucking everything in the world is sold out of this shit due to COVID. So,
Yeah.
so they're a lot harder to press.
Let's see, upper left, B. I'm gonna back out and just do this. Power slide. I want to keep my rotation and my power slide. Damn, but then I gotta change that. Crap. What if I did a power slide on the back? That actually might work out better.
Just whatever feels comfortable that you can literally hit, 90% of the time.
Let's see. Map. Map X to top left. No. Map. You said you're getting the urge to want to play. Are you gonna?
Me? I told Yak if he got on I'd play. But I'll probably come play after cause in this zombies, I don't know if you know about the zombies, we can actually exfil, which means once you reach level 10, every 5 levels after that, you could there's a chance to actually leave the game and keep your progress rather than just dying. So I'm probably gonna do that around like 20 something, and then I'll probably come over there for a little bit.
Alright, drive backwards. I'm putting that back on LT. I'm gonna put power slide on X because it's mapped. Holy cow, dude. No way.
So like when it gets to pub matches under pressure, I'm promising you it's not gonna be easy until after like week and a half. But once you're comfortable with it, you're gonna understand the difference. It's just that little bit of time getting used to it.
I'm gonna try this.
It's worth it, bro. I promise.
So I got power slide on the top left, back paddle. I got jump on the top right.
So are you fat fingering
So
your rear pedals with your middle finger?
Mm.
Or do you have two fingers back there?
I have two back here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yep. I got 9 minutes. I could probably get one platinum rumble in 9 minutes. I really want to do this tournament.
Yeah, I'll be late after the tournament, but I'm down to come play for a little bit. I gotta get off soon though. I gotta fucking get up at like 6:30. I forget. I don't know if we're in the same time zone or not.
We are. I'm in
Okay.
West Virginia. Yeah,
Oh,
I've talked to
okay,
you like
yeah,
a good bit. Yeah, you guys are in Canton.
yeah, basically.
I work for a power company that services parts of your area. I work for First Energy, which is like Ohio Edison, Toledo Edison,
Oh, okay.
illuminating company.
Yeah,
It's Mon Power in my state. But.
So we basically live in Canton, but we don't live in Canton, but we live in the closest city to Canton, which would be the closest major city to us, like where the Hall of Fame's at and shit. But we live in a really, really small town right beside it. Like the Hall of Fame's like 5 miles from us.
I want this Happy Holidays goal explosion so bad. So bad. You made two aerial shots. Like, came up and twisted in the air and hit it. I was impressed.
What happened?
My son. He's 8.
He's out there sweating, huh? I know, isn't that crazy how all the young kids are just amazing at games nowadays? Like, there's a Rocket League team that just beat out Squishy's team. Or not Squishy's team. I forget what team they beat out. They beat out Space Station Gaming, which was the team that beat Squishy's team out in the Pro League. And one of the new pro players on there is 15 years old on the starting roster. Like, most games are supposed to be at least 18 to be able to play like on the pro scene, but he's out there playing on the pro scene at 15. Insane. But I can't say I was definitely better at video games when I was younger too.
I'm not sure if I like these bindings. What did you say I should do?
The only thing I switched was air roll and drift to RB, and then I just jump with my paddle, which is still A. Yeah, it's always different once you get actually playing, and you're like, I don't know if I like this. It took me a couple weeks to actually figure out what I wanted.
I need to learn the buttons back here is what I need to do.
Yeah, it's definitely different people that don't play paddles consistently. Like, I have friends that bought controllers for Rocket League, and it took them weeks to figure out the paddles. That's why I only use one, because like one compared to like 3 or 4 is much easier to comprehend. And airlings.
I feel like I can do 2. I just don't know which ones to do.
Honestly, if I was good with 2, I would have boost and jump back there. But I couldn't do 2. I just felt too much to me.
I might have to, man. Oh, I thought I had that. I have 5 minutes to join. I might try boost and jump back here.
That's what I would do if I was comfortable with 2. You'd probably play.
I am comfortable with 2 because they confuses the shit out of me with this. Yeah. Wow.
But it's definitely gonna take some time to get used to. That's all I'm gonna promise. You ain't gonna be used to it by tomorrow. Promise. I don't know how long it took Yak, but he switched about the same time I did. And then had a couple other friends of mine also switch when I did. Cause we didn't switch till recently. But I'm like in a spot in my Rocket League career that I'm at a standstill unless I can do more things, and that's what I needed to do was do more things, and to do that I need more fingers being active. Because if you have standard controls, you can't fat finger X, B, and A all at the same time. It just ain't gonna work.
I keep wanting to drift with the back right button on the back. I keep wanting to do it.
On like the paddle.
Yeah, I might have to change that.
Yeah, like you might even have to experiment too, like mess around with something and be like, I don't know if that's the right one. Just until you literally
No,
feel
block
the
that.
most comfortable.
Block that. What are you doing, teammate? Oh wow, okay,
Hey, you actually gotta do the tournament.
nice. Ah, no, no.
Yo, Logan, it's 30. You gotta be level 30. Somebody's asking me a question.
So you hopping over?
Hey, after I'm gonna play zombies to like my next exfil. I don't know if I can make it. Wait, I can exfil now. Alright, yeah. I'm looking at the game now. I can buy it. Oh, don't kill me now. What up, yeah?
No way. Oh,
No, I'm gonna die. No, yeah. Oh my. Figured that was gonna happen.
this game's over.
I'm just trying to rush
As long
this
as we block
and get
that.
out of here.
It's over. Hit the ground. Thank you.
That's like insane. Unlucky.
Yeah, I got another
Can't even buy that now.
invite to game in 30 seconds. Oh, that's bad now. Got pill kicked in.
No, I can't even leave now. I'm so sad. I wasted too much time.
Invite me, Yak. You can hear me.
Alright, I'm coming over to Rocket League. I just gotta switch my title on YouTube.